Well, hello, you. How is it shaken? What is happening today? It is a beautiful Thursday here in Northwest Indiana, and I'm so glad you're here to hang out with me this morning. Well, it's morning my time. Just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Kurt Acton with Acting Creative, and this is Live with the Loom. Woohoo! We do this every Thursday and get together and talk about weaving and life and weaving and whatever else we come up with. As a matter of fact, today we have a little musical interlude because the very talented Kurt Acton, aka Dad, is coming on to chat with us and to play a little bit. So you have arrived on a very entertaining day. It proves to be very, very entertaining. That's for sure. So let me give some hellos here. I know Ruth is like, bring out Dad. We're gonna, my friend. Hello, Ernie. Ernie is on Interstate 40 near Santa Rosa, New Mexico. Lovely. We love when Ernie's on the road. Pardon me. Hello, Anne. Hello, Jennifer. Jennifer is baking all the things, which has made all of us very hungry. There's a whole conversation about baking bread. Yes, please. Yeah. Hello, Gemma. Hello, Brittany. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Jennifer says, I spent Monday and Tuesday in the kitchen baking. I also made ranch dressing and sourdough starter. Wow. Baking total 6 loaves of bread, 2 cakes, cornbread, scones, and biscuits. And now we all have to move to live near Jennifer Fowler because that just seems like the logical thing to do here. Because yum, yum, I say. By the way, there is no Lori today, so we're going to try to behave ourselves as best we can. We'll see how that goes. Okay, hello, Donna Cunningham, and Ruth is here. Woo! Sherry Jansen is here. Tamison is on. So is Deb Ropel. Hello, you guys. Sky is here. Christy Lofton. I love it. She's like, hello, all you wonderful weaving friends. See, we love having you guys here. Yeah, ukulele time today. That's gonna happen. Yes. Hello, Carrie. Carrie's on. I love that. And Liz and Tina Harper. Oh man, look at all you beautiful faces. Let's see who else has snuck into the room so I can say hi to you. Okay. Let's see. Who else is on? I'm scrolling. See, this is what happens when Lori isn't here to keep me organized. They're scrolling. It's scrolling. Okay. Oh, Dawn is here. That's who I missed. Dawn is here. Dawn, this is like the upside of having is knee surgery. Was that right, my friend? This is the upside of doing that so that you can watch us on a Thursday in the middle of the day. That is the benefit. Yes. I hope you feel better, my dear. That's what I hope. Isn't life strange? What is your name, my friend? Hello, welcome. Carrie asks, "Where's Carol? She's not on yet. I'm not sure what's happening there." Okay, friends, let's talk about a couple things before we bring on Dad. First of all, let me know about your projects because our schedule is going to be a little wonky today. So just chime in already. Let me know what is on your loom and what you're working on. I'll show you a touch of what I'm working on, but it's not at a good place. You know how that goes? Like I'm in the middle of the dress in the loom, and it's just kind of it's not glamorous. It's not glamorous at the moment, friends. I'll show you what it is later and we'll talk about it. But you let me know how your projects are going. This is a good guess, Ruth. She says Carol's probably chasing some fabulously defiant animal. I think that if we placed odds on that, that'd be pretty good. Hello, Connie. Did I miss you? Hello, Connie. How are you? Okay, a couple things. First of all, let me put this right there. It's a very long link, friends. However, I just want to mention that we have our local public radio had me on as a guest. They have a program called Eye on the Arts, and it's under you see it, Lakeshore Public Media, Eye on the Arts Radio. It's like a sweet little 8-minute segment. I got to talk to Jonathan Canning, who is the director over there, and it was fabulous. So even if you can't capture the link, if you look under lakeshorepublicmedia.org and or just type in Eye on the Arts Radio. It'll all pull up. Anyways, that was released this week. It was so fun. We got to talk about Live at the Loom, and we definitely talked about the October Weave Along. That was part of the fun of the interview. So I wanted to mention that in case you want to check that out. It was fun. It's a short and sweet little, but I mentioned some of you because he had asked about kind of the international community. I was like, oh yeah, we got Gemma and Carrie, and yeah. So I mentioned some of you. So some of you show up in the interview. I also want to make sure that I tell you that this is week 2 of the October Weave Along. Speaking of the October Weave Along, it's week 2 already. And you know what your homework is for this week is to dress your loom. That is the entire homework. But to make it all a little more fun, we have an amazing sponsor, Ellen Grenier Bevel. Now, Ellen is all over Acting Creative this week because she was also the guest on Handwoven Experience. This is like Ellen's week. Plus, it was her birthday this week. So this is Ellen's week right here. So because Ellen is an amazing sponsor, look, this is her link right here. Threadings Handwoven Designs is her business name. And friends, she is giving us free shipping. Go shop at her place. Her work is just incredible. It is so unique and lovely, and you will just fall madly in love with it. I promise you. If you need something for you, for a gift for someone else, whatever it is, go shop with Ellen. And here is your code right there. OWAL 2025. That is your code to take advantage of free shipping right now. So fun. She's the best. Ellen is one of those friends. Do you have these friends that you're like, Ellen, I have an idea? She's like, yep. Whatever it is, let's do it. Like, she is one of those friends, which is amazing. Everyone should have at least one person in their life that is game for whatever crazy idea you have. That everyone deserves that kind of friend for sure. Okay, so Deb says she's working on the Weave Along scarf cowl and about halfway through. Fantastic. Huck lace, lovely. I had 3 tencel threads break one after the other. Oh no, Deb. We feel the pain. Deb. But persevere, my friend. You got it. Mm-hmm. Liz says she's making fall towels, and I fear the colors are like candy corn. Candy corn is a very polarizing thing, isn't it? I watch a lot of baking shows, and someone did I forget if it was a cake or what the actual item was, but it was supposed to be in like candy corn flavors. Yeah, candy corn. Mm-hmm. Yes, thank you, Christy Lofton. Ellen did such a good job. Mm-hmm. Ellen did such a good job. Yes, that is for sure. Connie says she taught a gal to weave this summer on a small 2-harness loom. She brought the loom home this morning. She did very well. Woohoo! Connie, look at you. Weaving teacher and passionate disciple extraordinaire. That's amazing. I love that. Jennifer Fowler says, my looms have the same stuff on them. You know, consistency, we're okay with that. So it's all good. Dawn says, I'm doing much better. Just woke up from yet another 2-hour nap. It's nice to have a good day, isn't it? It is. I love that. It's nice to have a good day. Yes. Carol's here. Just call me the Woolly Bear Wrangler. Carol, we love when you can jump in and join us. Hello, Kathy from Idaho. Let's see. Brittany says, I just got a chemo vacation and was able to make a basic scarf from a Ridge Heddle. Didn't think I'd be able to do anything for a while. Oh, Brittany, we are so happy for you that you have that energy and time to do that. That's amazing. We're cheering you on. Yes. Let's see who else. I know. Happy birthday to Ellen, right? I know. She's 29 again, which is amazing. She doesn't age. It's like there's a painting somewhere that's getting older and she's not. Yeah. Carrie says, I finished my October Weave Along project, but not showing any projects out of time. Any photos? Oh, Carrie. Carrie is so firmly planted in the rule follower category. We love that about you, Carrie. It makes you an extraordinary weaver. That's for sure. Mm-hmm. Carol says, I don't need any more. They're everywhere. I'm moving 50 a day from the chicken and alpaca yards and tossing them into the cattle pasture away from sharp beaks and feet. The woolly bears, is that what we're talking about? Hello, Cindy. She's listening while she drives. Pulled over to type this. Be safe, darling. Safe travels to you. We're so glad you could pop in, though. That's so nice. See, I know there's a whole woolly bear conversation. What is it? Okay, this is gonna show what I know and don't know about ranching. What exactly is a woolly bear? Did we talk about this before? Please get me up to speed, please. Are they worms? What are they? What are woolly bears? I was just gonna like gloss over it, but you kept talking about it, so now I have to know. Yeah. Brittany says I got stuck at 29 too. Excellent. Let's all just stay there. That's excellent. That's yes. Ruth, I absolutely showed my photos out of time. I got too excited and couldn't help it. Ruth, there's no rules here, friends. We're all adults. You do you. There's no waving police, as we would like to say. Carol, I'm pretty sure that I shock Carol on a regular basis by all the things I don't know. I'm pretty sure that is par for the course. She says they're the brown, red, and black caterpillars, but you have to move them though. Yeah, that seems. Are they like 10 times as big in your neck of the woods? She said the alpacas don't see them and squish them. Chickens lift their skirts up and scream, afraid of them. They have itchy bristles and aren't good eating. Okay. All right. Okay. Christy says she's with Gary. I've completed 2 lace towel projects by saving the pictures. I love it. The anticipation. That is fantastic. Yeah, caterpillars. There we go. Brittany says my nephew was so confused, a little scared about what it meant for him that I couldn't go up a number on my birthday. Out of the mouth of babes. We love that. Yeah, see, everyone else knew there were caterpillars. That was my guess, but I didn't know. I didn't, yeah. Carol says, Ohio and North Carolina actually have festivals around the tiger moth caterpillar. Oh, see, Tina said they're called woolly worms in Texas. Okay, I learned something new. I learned something new every live at the Loom. That is for sure. Okay, friends. So, what else do we have to talk about before we bring on Dad? I think we've covered the basics. You guys, oh, look at this. See, you guys are the best. That's usually Lori's job. Thank you, Jennifer Fowler. I forget to do it. All the time. But yes, oh, by the way, friends, we are less than 30 subscribers away from hitting 10,000 on the YouTube channel. How remarkable is that? So just in case, just check if you would. If you aren't technically a subscriber, you could help get us there that much faster. 10,000. Come on. That's amazing. That is really remarkable. It's all because of you guys. Okay, so I don't know why my little mug warmer has to be so far away. Like I have to like twist my whole body to get there. It's yeah. Hello, Ellen. Ellen's here, everyone. We should probably sing Ellen happy birthday, shouldn't we? Oh, when Dad comes on. Dad, we're gonna have to sing Ellen happy birthday. Yes, we'll have to. That'll have to be part of it. We have a musical guest, so we're gonna do it. I know, 10,000. Isn't that crazy? Yes. Okay, friends. Well, let's enough jabbering. Let's just bring on Dad. Hello, Dad. Everyone, Kurt Acton, everyone, aka.
Hey, now before we get to the musical part,
yes,
there are burning questions that need to be answered.
Oh, I'm sure there usually are. Okay, so question number 1. What is that?
Okay. Well, first of all, and it's funny, Cindy should say she pulled over, because did Ernie pull over when he was on 40 driving somewhere? I mean, what's the deal there? I mean,
it could be like a voice to comment something. I don't know.
I'm not sure you're promoting healthy habits on the channel by having people drive while they're. I'm not going to report you, but
right, exactly. Yes, that's okay. So yeah, that was the first question. Would you have other questions for us, like burning questions?
There are so many, but we don't have time for them all. So,
okay,
so
fair enough.
Let me start with. Yes. I'm going to start with what people typically ask me. I do Zoom things. Okay. I'm sure that's a shock to some of you. And people invariably ask me about the wall hanging, right? There.
Oh, yes. Yes. Can you tip your camera up a
Yeah, let me see here. Okay. Okay.
By the way, yes, Dad is streaming from upstairs. Yes, that is exactly right. That's
Yes. Okay.
yeah.
Now
Oh, nice.
that,
Thank you, Dad.
that wall hanging, okay, was
Yeah.
something that Mary's mom made from
Mary's my
a
mom. This would be my
drawing.
grandma. My
Yes.
grandma.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. From a drawing that she had done in drawing class.
Nice.
And so, I mean, the drawing itself was about this big, and then she made this. And because I do music on my Zoom, people are always kind of, well, how does that, how does that work out? So anyway,
Was this the class that Grandma and Ma did together?
right.
Yes.
Yep. They took a drawing class, and so that was what that's for. So,
Well, before we get into like ukulele towels and all the things, can we sing Ellen Happy Birthday really quick? Would that be okay?
Well, yes, absolutely. The only thing is, I wanted to show people.
Oh yeah, go
I
ahead.
get my ukulele out.
Okay, great.
So what I wanted was some sort of protective aspect where I could also wipe down my ukulele. So Chris and I spent hours working out the dimensions to get them, because it was such an unusual. Okay, so here is what it looks like in the case.
Up a little higher. There we go. Oh yeah, now perfect, Dad. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that basically, even now I have a little wider case, but okay, here's the towel.
Excellent. That's the original. That's the OG.
Yep. And this is the colors are my high school colors.
Red and black, right?
Yep. And I also have a tenor guitar, which is of course a bigger one. And here is the towel for that.
Towel for that. See, you need towels for all the instruments.
Absolutely. They get lonely and cold when they're all by themselves. So yeah. So this is Ellen's birthday.
Ellen's birthday was it's earlier this week. Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, sweet Ellen.
We love you, Ellen.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Ellen. Woohoo! Thank you, Dad. I figure it's so much better than me just trying to sing to her on the screen.
Well, we at my ukulele group where I meet Wednesdays, we have birthdays all the time. So this is a standard kind of thing. So yeah.
Nice. So Dad, can you give us a little background? How did you end up playing the ukulele? Because this wasn't, you've played instruments your whole life, but the ukulele is the most recent one.
Well, the interesting thing about a retirement, and this is one of the things that I tell people, is you need to be open and aware for whatever is going to come up, and don't restrict yourself to, well, I could never do this just because you haven't ever done it before. Okay.
That's good advice.
And for an awful lot of people, I mean, I like to say the two target markets for the ukulele are teenage girls and geezers. Okay. Because they're light, they're easy to play. And so people will get into ukulele having no musical background because they're light and they're easy to play. And so in 2011, which now is 14 years ago.
Ooh, 14 years, Dad.
I joined this ukulele group, which is in Highland. Now, Highland, Indiana is west of me, about 30 miles of infested truck dodging I-94. Okay.
It's closer to the Illinois border than we are.
Yes, that way. And so that got me into the ukulele. And then for those of you who know a little bit about musical instruments, this is not your typical ukulele, because see, it's got 8 strings.
8 strings. That's weird.
Yeah. Most ukuleles have 4 and are smaller. Okay. But because of my hands, this is easier for me to play. And so that was how I started with the group, but I actually started with a smaller ukulele. And then I've kind of progressed on. And this is the ukulele that I use when I lead groups because of its volume. It's got 8 strings and it plays very loudly. And so what happens now, I mean, all my bandmates down in Florida have an Acton Creative towel because you've got to have one. I mean, it just is not the same without it.
So yes, we've started a thing. Well, when I first mentioned the project, when I was doing it on Live at the Loom, and I had a little clip of it, people were like, "Wait, is this a thing? What is this?" I was like, "Well, yes, it is here. It is here in our family." So that's
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, I mean, and it's finding a need and filling it sometimes means creating the need first.
yes, yes, yeah, it's true. One of our followers said they have a concert and a tenor ukulele.
This is tenor.
Is that a tenor?
It's a tenor. Yep. Yep.
Nice,
It is.
nice.
It is. By the way, it is tuned the same as a concert. Okay.
Oh,
The
okay,
baritone, which is the bigger one, is tuned differently. That's the. So
gotcha.
this is. So those of you who know ukulele, this is
Okay,
GCEA, which is the standard ukulele tuning. It's just that because I have 8 strings, I have multiples and octaves of some strings that a standard ukulele just does not have. So
nice. Okay, so Dad, let me ask this. So that size, that style there, is it always louder or is it just something unique about that instrument?
well, okay, because it has 8 strings, you're
Oh,
just going to have more vibrations coming out. And then, okay, I am not going to be playing this with a pick, okay, which is normally when I'm leading a group,
wow. Wow, big.
okay, but I'm not going to be doing that because people don't need to have their ears bleeding this early in the morning. And so we
But
don't
it is good to have a ukulele that'll give some volume because we as Actons have no trouble projecting. So that
Some
is
of us. Well, no, all of us.
all of us.
Yeah. Okay.
All of us.
Yeah. Let me just say there are no quiet people in the family.
There's no I laugh so hard. My brother is married to Danielle, who's a like wicked smart librarian, but kind of a soft spoken kind of whatever. And they have 2 boys. And Danielle will be like, "Boys, inside voice." And I'm like, "Oh, honey, you know who you married, right? This is not,
This is
this
this
is
is my inside voice.
yeah, pretty much.
Imagine
Yes.
what my outside voice is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. You can
Yeah.
hear me
Yeah.
across the stadium. That is
Yeah,
yes.
well,
Yeah.
she is of Scandinavian descent,
Yeah.
so she's sort of taciturn, which
Yes.
which is a wonderful blend with my son,
It's a
who
balance.
would be the opposite of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's very true. By the way, one of the comments was the Acton family is on a quest to make sure no ukuleles are naked.
Oh, I like it.
Right?
Get naked.
No naked ukuleles.
Although this is where the southern dialect naked.
Naked. Well, that's how we jokingly spell it here because we'll
Yeah,
talk about when your loom is empty. We'll say that that's a naked loom, which
it's a
is
naked. Yeah,
naked.
yeah, yeah,
Yes, yeah. Not
yeah.
naked. It's
No,
yeah,
no, 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 no.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, here, let me
Please.
give you a little sense of what it sounds like. I mean,
Okay.
most of you have heard of ukulele, but
Yep.
and I'll also give you just a little taste of the song that we sing at the beach. So you have to kind of close your eyes and imagine it's 10 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday morning. It's a beautiful day at the beach, okay? And you listen to an hour and a half of me babbling on and on between songs. Okay, and so then we sing this song at the very end. And it's our ending song. It's called Goodbye. And you can all sing along with me. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Of course, I get a phone call right in the middle. No, I got it. Leaving you is so very hard. It's always the toughest part. But everywhere that I go, you're forever in my heart. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And as I whisper I love you, that's a million times I know. Our time for parting has come, and my darling, I must go. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Very nice. I forgot to remind you to turn your phone off before we started this. That's okay.
Well, no one calls me except when I'm on Zoom.
Except, of course. That was beautiful. Oh, one of the comments was my heart is smiling with the serenade. So
well, there you go. Well, you guys all have a wonderful day. And again, try to imagine creating a need for something.
There we go. Yes.
And damn it, Ernie, pull over. Don't be driving.
Excellent. Thank you, Dad.
Bye, guys. We love you. Bye.
I will see you soon. Bye. I'll see you soon, like in a few minutes after the thing is over. That's yes, yeah. Okay. Liz says, thank you, Mr. Chris's dad. Yeah. I like it. So yes. Thank you so much to Dad, aka Kurt, for coming on live at the Loom and doing a couple songs for us and talking about ukulele towels. By the way, someone asked at the beginning if the ukulele towels are ready, and no, friends, they're not. They're not ready yet. They will be. I'll get there, but they're not quite ready yet. Yeah. So I hope that you enjoyed that. By the way, for our April Weave Along the Gallery show, he did the music. So we'll have him do the music for the October gallery show for the Weave Along as well. So yeah. Okay, that was delightful. Thank you so much, Dad. All right. What else? Projects. Ooh, nice job, by the way. Someone spelled Kurt correctly with K-U-R-T. Yes, it's exactly how he spells it. Nice. Here's his Lori, better be careful. Her job is at risk for the birthday song. No, never. Okay, so if you haven't yet told me in the comments, tell me how your projects are going. But I wanted to share something with you guys, which was so stinking cute. Being on YouTube is it's fun. Like they do a good job of checking in with the creators and offering sweet little things. So look at the little thing that I got from YouTube. How adorable is that? That is so stinking cute. There's a little marker that goes with it, so I can say, this is episode 217 or whatever it is. Isn't that cute? That's adorable. They're says you've scored a limited edition YouTube clapperboard made just for valued partners like you. Isn't that cute? That's adorable. Thank you, YouTube. So cute. Anyways, okay. So let me Carrie says, take 3. Let me show you a little bit about what I have going on the Loom. There's not a lot to see yet, but I'll talk you through it, what I'm thinking. So first of all, in the Online Weavers Guild, which the meeting is coming up next Thursday already. It's early this month. But Online Weavers Guild, we have a challenge each quarterly challenge, as they're called. And this is just something to take advantage of if you need some ideas, some inspiration, you need something to focus on. And it's not required. It's not like we're going to boot you out if you don't do it. However, it is kind of a nice thing. I know in-person guilds will do this often, is have some kind of a challenge you can participate in. So our challenge for this quarter, which is in this case September through December, is to weave an item you've never done before but you've always wanted to. And I have always wanted to do curtains. So I mentioned last Thursday that I was going to do a curtain project for my challenge because, as the amazing Kathy Rust says, I should really do the challenges with the guild, which she's right. That's part of the fun. So I am doing curtains, and here is what I am thinking. Wait, hold please. Let me get my idea, my notes here. So because we are doing lace for the Wave Along, I thought, wouldn't that be fun to tie in lace with curtains, that peanut butter and jelly, that goes hand in hand, right? So I have done some hand manipulated lace just to kind of play with it, but I haven't played with Danish medallions. So my project is going to highlight Danish medallions. This is, by the way, is my favorite book, Ann Dixon's The Hand Weaver's Pattern Directory. Love this book. So this is what it looks like right here. I think I'm going to try to do mostly this kind of variation. So there's a lot of air in it. I want to make sure it's kind of They're curtains. I don't want them to be heavy. I want them to be kind of breezy curtains. That's what we're aiming for, friends. Breezy. So that's the one that I'm gonna try right there. That's what I'm aiming for. So originally I was thinking that I would do like an 8-2 or something, like a smaller yarn for me, a smaller yarn. It's all relative. And then I thought about the size of the project and how many ends per inch. I thought, oh, heck no. No, friends, I'm going to stick with 8-4. I'm just going to put more gaps in it. I'm going to spread it out farther, and I'm going to play with that. Now, one of the things they recommend with the Danish medallions is that you actually have an intentional space in the reed in between the kind of groupings. So I did that. So my project is looking a little crazy at the moment. So here, let me tilt you down so you can kind of see where I am. I am still winding on, friends. I'm still in the process of getting on the loom. Let me see if I can get a bunch for you though, so you can see the colors. So you can see these are my colors I'm working with. So it's like a pale blue, a really pretty light gray, and then a creamy kind of color. So those are my colors for the curtains. I put on a length of well, I should say that I planned it so that I have so many inches, and we'll see how far that gets me. These are not really exact. I know that our curtains, our windows in the basement are 36 inches tall. I know that much. So I'm going to kind of go from there. We'll see. Thank you, by the way. I know some of you had some really nice suggestions and examples of curtains you've done in the past from last week. Thank you so much. That was very, very helpful to help kind of wrap my head around what has to go into a set of curtains. Well, we'll see. So yeah, I picked kind of calmer, more neutral colors just so you can kind of go anywhere. We'll see. Stay tuned, friends, for how the lace curtain project evolves. By the way, let me put this, where's my little cursor? Let me put, where is this? Right here. Here we go. Ooh, here we go. Let me put this right here. If you are looking for a guild to participate in and you don't have one near you, or the one near you just isn't a great fit, come join us in the October. Listen to me. Words are hard. Come join us in the Online Weavers Guild. We would love to have you. We have plenty of space. We have lots of room. Come on over and be part of our merry little band of weavers. We get together once a month. We cheer each other on. There's always a program. The program for next Thursday is all about weaving on an 8-shaft loom, which I'm bringing in help for that one because I don't have an 8-shaft loom. So I'm going to be recruiting some of our very talented members to chime in for that program. But each program is different. So it's meant to be a little bit of education and a lot of community and support and challenges, and just to help you, really enjoy weaving and become more accomplished or whatever you want to do with your weaving journey. So come join us. By the way, this is the same spot where all of the free October Weave Along chat is happening. And believe me, the chat is amazing. The chat is going great. We are having such a blast right there. Diana Smith popped in and said, forgot it was Thursday. You are not alone. Yep, you are not alone. Brittany says, I feel like I've been seeing more and more curtains when I'm browsing weaving inspiration ever since Chris started talking about them. Brittany, yes, that is the secret I haven't let on. I am the internet. That's me. I say one word and all of the things just follow my lead. I can't even say that with a straight face. I can't even do it. That is not, no, can't, no. Okay. Carrie said she wants to do heavy winter curtains one day. Ooh, that'd be nice, like a brocade kind of look. Sweet. Cindy says, I'll never go home if I keep pulling over to type. Oh, Cindy, we love you. Let's just, that's awesome. Connie said she made blankets. I like it. Blankets for my 2 older granddaughters when they were little. One still has hers out to use, as she should. Absolutely. Ruth said, be sure to share if you make the overshot curtains. They would be gorgeous. Oh, overshot is always, kind of love some overshot. That is for sure. Ooh, what? Sherry Jansen. Our guild is hosting a class on Danish medallions. That's amazing. When is that happening, Sherry? That is awesome. I love that. Yes. Yes, Gemma, the Guild and the October Weave Along all in one place. Plus Study Hall. Study Hall is coming up. Our first one is next Tuesday. So come on over. You guys are all invited. Okay, friends, what else? What haven't we talked about yet? Let's see what is on our list. Oh, hey, did you check out the Handwoven Experience episode this week? I know we alluded to it earlier when we were talking about all things Ellen, but Ellen was our guest. She showed us all around the world of weaving rattles. Now, what's so interesting, I think, is that a rattle is a tool that you can use in different places on your loom. You can use it at the back. You can use the front. Who was it? Was it Liz? Someone said they use it in the middle. That's amazing. I love that. Friends, get creative. Do whatever you need to, but it is a really cool tool. I don't use it because of my method because I do front to back. I go through the reed first, so that gets everybody organized. But if you go from back to front, a rattle would be a key tool to have. That's for sure. So be sure to check that out, Handwoven Experience, with our fabulous girl, Ellen. Also, let me put this up. If you're a Facebooker, we have a Acting Creative Community Facebook group over there, which is amazing. We're over 600 members, which is wild. And in November, we're going to celebrate 2 years. Come on, where did that time go? 2 years. That's crazy. I remember back in the day when we would finish up a weave along and the group would be like, can't we just keep the group going? I'd be like, no, Mama's tired. I am not doing it. Finally, they were like, how about if we moderate the group? I was like, okay, I'm listening. So thankfully, they convinced me, and it's a really cool place to be and just be able to chat with other weavers and say hi and share your projects and ask questions and so many good things. So many good things. What else? Let's see. Did I mention Study Hall? I mentioned Study Hall, didn't I? Yes. Let me put this back up here too. You guys be sure to go check out Ellen's goodies at her website. It's just, they're all like little works of art. They're beautiful. She has all wearables. So scarves and ruanas and ponchos and all kinds of cool stuff. Just type in October Weave Along Wall 2025 to get free shipping. Right now. Yes. That is the jam. All right. What else? What have I missed here? I feel like we were kind of finishing early, which is amazing because we had a guest on. That's crazy. Let's see. What else do you guys have for me? Do you have any questions? Do you have any? Yeah, that was Liz. Liz said she used the rattle in the middle. Fascinating. I love that. See, Carol says, if you go sectional, there's no rattle needed. Also, if you dress from front to back, there's no rattle needed. Look at that. What? Oh, pardon me. Gemma says, even Handwoven Magazine is talking curtains. Is it the theme? Have we started a trend? Let's talk curtains. Yes, there we go. I am the internet and I'm Handwoven Magazine. I am all the things. That's the secret. That's the secret once you know. Yes. Did I mention the pattern? Lace. Is that what we're talking about, Carrie? Lace. We're doing lace for October Weave Along. By the way, what kind of lace are you doing? What did you opt for? Technically, where's my project? Oh, my project is right here. Look, for once I have it in the right place. That's awesome. It's never where I can reach it. Look at this. Okay, this is the official project. If you want something that's ready made for you, this was drawn a blank. I think it was Swedish. I think it was Swedish lace. I don't think it was Huck. I think it was Swedish. Let me know what kind of lace you're going to do for your, or you've already done. Some of you, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, for your October Weave Along. Let me know. Is anybody doing? I thought Carrie, was it you that was going to play with some of the hand manipulated? Is that right? Let me know. There's no wrong answer, by the way. If it is lace, if it's in the lace category, you are sitting pretty. There's Liz said, are you sampling your curtains and jumping in? I am jumping in. We'll see. Here's what I have to work out though, Liz. I'm glad you mentioned this. I have to work out there's a little plain weave and a little Danish medallion, but I also need to make sure I track where to stop so that I can have the, where the curtain rod will go. I need to have a sleeve for the curtain rod. I need to be able to hem it. I got to think about those. And I have thought it might go through the washer and dryer because it's all cotton. We'll see. Ooh, thoughts? Mm-hmm. Would you sample first? Okay, I should clarify. Liz, that's a good question. I will sample Danish medallions first because I haven't done it before. And I need to make sure I understand the motion of the hook to bring it around, to bring the shuttle through the hook, the shuttle. I got to figure that out. By the way, when I figured out, I'll do an episode of a handwoven experience. So I'll show you what I learned so that we can all learn together. Mm-hmm. Oh, Gemma says she has her rattle in the back and it stays on for the whole project. Oh, interesting, Gemma. I bet that prevents the yarns from kind of spreading out then as you go through your project. Oh, see? Carol, what are these curtains you speak of? So far in the country, we don't have curtains. I think I'd still have to have curtains even if nobody was there. Yeah, I think I would. I don't know. You mentioned that before. I don't know if I could go sans curtains in my house. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, Carrie played Polino. Thank you. See, Carrie, I thought you were the one. I thought so. Christy says she's using Bronson lace and Huck lace so far. Ooh, fun. I like that. Gemma did a mini sampler last week with lace. That's a great way to go. Yep. Brittany says, not sure how your ending idea, but could you put the rod through the holes in the fabric? Oh, Brittany, you totally could. We'll see how big the holes are. That's a great idea because then you could just like weave it through. That's a good idea. See, you guys are brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. Carol suggested I love the exactness, 3.25 inches of plain weave for the curtain rod, shrinkage, and rod hem should be enough. 3¼ inches. Okay. That's a tiny rod though, isn't it? If you have to turn it over and do the little, it's all the hand motions. If you have to do the thing with the stuff and it was the hook and the shuttle and the hook and yeah. Carrie said, I made Lino as blocks. Ooh, it was fun playing. Can this be done? Carrie, see, I love that. That is totally my attitude. Can we do this? What does it look like? Mm-hmm. Sky says, when I grow up, I want to be like Connie. We all do. Able to see a project and just jump into it. I'm still way back here in the checklist land. So much of it is just about being brave, Sky. You got it. You got it. Diana says curtains may be a future thing, but we may move. So waiting. Country only needs curtains if there are no screens. Wow, you country folk. That's amazing. That's amazing. Carrie says I have net curtains. Oh, just like a net. Is that what you mean? But I use them as dust shields. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. Like a grommet. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I like that. Yeah, no, that's a great idea. Absolutely. Ruth said instead of a curtain rod sleeve, you can get the metal rings with little clips and just clip the top hem to the curtain. Oh my gosh, you guys are so smart. Yes, they are small curtains. That's so smart. Just clip them on. You got the little with the rod that goes. Clearly, I am not able to have a conversation without using my hands to talk. Clearly, that's not a thing for me. You see where I get it from, though, right? Gemma, I get Handwoven magazine online, but want to get my hands on the actual magazine when I go to Canada. Oh, excellent. Oh, see? She was thinking small. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, small tension rods, maybe. Mm-hmm. Yes. Carol says, yeah, we country folk romp around in the wild. No one is close enough to see anything. That is fascinating. Okay, you guys. All right. How are we doing on time? What's the, I think we're about there. Let me do a few reminders before I let you go. First of all, if you have not yet come over to join us for the October Weave Along, and if you're brand new, which I realize some of you might be, come over to the October Weave Along Central page to see all the details. It'll get you sorted out. It'll tell you what's what, where to go for what thing, how to jump in, how to join us. We put it all in one nice, neat little package right there at the October Weave Along Central page. However, we would love for you to come over and join us at the Acting Creative Insiders, where the Weave Along chat is happening right now. Every day, like Monday through Friday, I put up a prompt to kind of get you chatting and to hear from you. What are your ideas? How do you function as a weaver? What are your favorites? What are your least favorites? All that good stuff. It's so much fun. So come on over and join us at the Acting Creative Insiders right here. But more than that, friends, there's so many good things coming up. We've got not one, but 2 study halls coming up this month. We've got the Online Weavers Guild. There's still going to be weaving tips, tricks. And at the end of the month, we're going to have the Weave Along meet and greet. We had the first one the other day. That was so fun. It was a blast. It was such a good group, and we had really good conversation. And so I can't wait to have the one at the end of the month so we can be like, okay, how did it go? What did you learn? Are you done yet? Whatever. It's going to be so much fun. So friends, you can do the free option. That's no problem. That'll get you access to the chat and like the weekly videos, which is awesome. But then there's also paid things too, if you like more perks, which the perks are on point, if I do say so myself. Be sure to check out Handwoven Experience this week because our girl Ellen is the featured teacher. And lastly, if you aren't yet on the list to get the love notes every single Wednesday, come join us. And you might as well pick up a freebie while you're at it. We've got 6, I think there's a roster of 6 freebies there. It's everything from weaving yarn to an overview of 6 weaving patterns to all kinds of cool stuff over there. So you can go that route, or you can just sign up to be on the love note list. There's no problem there. Nope. Yeah. Okay, friends. Let's see. Let's talk about next week. We're having so many great guests. Next Thursday, we have the lovely and talented Timothy Hale from, what's it called? Fiber Artist Supply. That's what it's called. Brain fart right there. He makes Woolhouse looms. You've heard of Woolhouse looms, haven't you? The brand name goes back a very long time. Timothy and Cynthia took it over a handful of years ago. We'll hear more about that when he comes on. But Timothy's made a brand new shuttle. Have you seen this? I think it's called the Surf Shuttle, if I remember correctly. And it is slick. It's a cool design. It's awesome. So Timothy's going to come on next Thursday to join us, and we'll hear more about kind of his background and how he got into making all the things. And then we'll hear a lot about this fantastic new shuttle. It's really cool. It has kind of a futuristic kind of look to it. So anyways, be sure to mark your calendars to join us next Thursday so that we can play with Tim over at Fiber Artist Supply. Yes, it's going to be great. Okay, friends, you know what your homework is this week, right? First of all, be sure to join us over at the Acting Creative Insiders, because between now and next week, we're going to have a fantastic study hall. Weaving study halls on Tuesday. And then next Thursday night, we'll have the Online Weavers Guild, which is going to be amazing. You guys, there's nothing like it. It's so extraordinary. So join Acting Creative Insiders. And you know what your regular ongoing homework is, right? Do something creative just for you, friends. Just for you. That's your homework. Listen to that little voice that says, use this shuttle. Pick the green one. Whatever it is. That's you are worthy. It's good for you to practice to build. That's the word. Build that creative muscle. You got it. So I will see you right back here next Thursday. Same bat time, same bat channel. In the meantime, have a wonderful, fabulous week. Happy weaving.